Cause I be sparking and busting mad like inside the dark. Call me Bill Snatcher, just the brother for the rapture. I hang live, holding on strong, hard to capture. Extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifested. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my psyche.
Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explain here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto Naruto Next Generations, the manga. And for anime only fans, this is the time of the month where a lot of the content that we talk about here on the channel is going to be spoiler heavy, so I thank you for your support. However, if you're still here, I'm assuming you guys are all caught up with the Boruto manga and you do not care about spoilers. So with that being said, make sure you smash the like button. That way Himawari has a good reason to smile, because all this drama going on with Kawaki right now, it's made Himawari cry, and you do not want Himawari to cry. So make sure to smash the like button. That way we can all see Himawari's beautiful face smiling. So with that being said, let's jump right into the actual topic. So I gotta say, man, this last chapter being called Madness made a lot of sense, and it's one of those things to where you kind of look at it, and Amado, to a certain extent, Amado and Shikamaru were right, and this makes the character of Kawaki so interesting and so fascinating to me, because this idea that he's the yin or the yang to a character like Code, who was obsessed with Ishiki Otsutsuki and worshipped him, and this idea that to a certain extent Kawaki actually worships Naruto and is devoted to him, much in the same way that, say, like Charles Manson had a whole cult that was devoted to him. I think that this is something that's actually kind of brilliant, and you have to actually go back and look at some of the Boruto anime content that was anime original content that really makes you appreciate this bond between Naruto and Kawaki and truly understand what Masashi Kishimoto as a writer is trying to implement right now with this character Kawaki. So I think the obvious thing of what's going on right now is that Kawaki's leaving the village because he wants to protect Naruto. However, I think that you need to go a bit deeper. So this idea that Amado is saying like, yo, this kid's obsessed, Shikamaru's agreeing with it, or vice versa, essentially it's not crazy, because Kawaki is a character, he's never known love. And I've talked about this in passing in some of my reviews. I've said like, yo, when you're somebody who does not understand how to actually love because you yourself don't think that you're worthy of love, so you can't actually accept the love that people are giving you. For this character Kawaki, he's in that situation right there. And one of the things I told you guys is that when you don't think you're worthy of that love, you're gonna actually push away from it, or you're gonna run away from it. And it's because Kawaki loves Naruto as much as he does, that's why he left the village. That much is clear. But I think that either Amado or Shikamaru, whoever said that it was more of a relationship that went beyond that of a father figure type of thing, I think that they're right here. And it's because Kawaki, look at him, he did not have the best road that he traveled in order to get to this point right here. The father that was essentially his birth father, that episode where his father took the bottle and he broke it over his head, Kawaki was in a situation where he's doing all this manual labor trying to get alcohol for his father. The people in the village know what's going on with them. You have a child trafficker who is looking at Kawaki, and he gains favor with Kawaki, all for the purpose of trying to sell him. And then you end up finding out that that's how Jigen got a hold to him, because Delta was being a spotter. Delta found Kawaki, let Jigen know his actual location, and then Jigen took Kawaki, and we all know the Jigen and Kawaki type of relationship. Kawaki in one of the manga chapters was shown hiding and crying, and you have Jigen where that Byakugan is activated and he's keeping a watch on Kawaki. You have other chapters where Jigen is absolutely beating Kawaki senseless. Kawaki's never actually known what it's like to actually have a father figure who is actually there for him, to actually love him. All Naruto wants for the character Kawaki is essentially for Kawaki to walk the right path. Whatever path he walks, Naruto's gonna support him. That's why you have Naruto saying, if you can't feel safe in this village where I'm Hokage, it means I failed as Hokage. It's because we've seen everything that Naruto's gone through that you have Naruto being comfortable enough to actually make a statement like that, because he understands what it's like to be alone. He understands what it's like to be targeted, to be hunted. But also as Hokage, Naruto wants to create a space where somebody like Kawaki can feel like he's accepted. And so you have something like that to where all all of that love and attention is something that Kawaki himself can't actually handle. And I think that that's one of the things where Naruto had the best intentions, but because he misread Kawaki, because Kawaki does not know how to actually handle that love and affection, Kawaki's almost viewing him like a godlike figure now. Because how many times have you seen this kid sitting there, like in the anime episode, I believe episode 205, where he and Sarada are sitting there and he's saying, why does the Hokage care about me so much? And for a character like that who's never known love, he's looking at Naruto like Naruto saved him. In so many ways, Naruto did save him, but just to say somebody that's a Christian looks at Jesus and says that Jesus is my Lord and my Savior, Kawaki to a certain extent is kind of looking at Naruto in a similar way. I kind of see what Masashi Kishimoto's trying to say right there. He's taking that love that Naruto feels for him and the feelings that he himself feels for Naruto, and he's taken them to an extreme. He's built Naruto up as a idol in his head. That is fascinating right there, because now all of a sudden when you look at the actual post time skip stuff, we know that Kawaki more than likely, he didn't kill Naruto. Instead, he likely sealed Naruto away, and it makes a lot of sense because think about it. Naruto does not know the Flying Raijin. I've done a whole video explaining to you why Naruto doesn't know Flying Raijin, which means that he can't use space-time ninjutsu in order to escape. Sasuke no longer has the Rinnegan, so Sasuke can't access any of those actual dimensions where Kawaki could have actually stored Naruto in there. And the only other person that can actually find Naruto would actually be Boruto himself, which would explain why Boruto and Kawaki are having the confrontation where they're fighting one another. But it is one of those things where if that threat of code is still out there, or if that threat of the Ten Tails is still something that is looming, it will make a lot of sense that Kawaki did all this as a way to actually protect him, because it's moved beyond a father type of a situation. And I think that you see two different things when you see Sarada and you see Kawaki. Both of them looked at Naruto and both of them wondered for a second, what would it be like if Naruto was my father? But the difference is that Sarada has always been a character who's been showered with love and affection for as long as she can remember. In Naruto Gaiden, I believe in chapter 9, if I'm not mistaken, you have this moment to where Sarada actually remembers Sasuke living in Konoha, holding her hand, helping her, teaching her how to walk, and you had Sakura on the other side where both of them are helping Sarada take her first steps. Sarada's always been showered with love. She had a mother who was sitting on the bedside of Sarada, taking care of her when she was sick. She's always had people that have shown her love and affection. Kawaki's never had anything like that. So when you get a situation like that with Naruto, Sarada, because she's used to getting that love and affection and attention, it goes from I wish Naruto was my father to hey, this is a good role model for me. And now Sarada has this aspiration of wanting to be Hokage. Because Kawaki has never actually experienced that, he's misreading the actual signals. And I think that Justice Code kind of jumped and put Ishiki on that whole pedestal. I think that Kawaki to a certain extent did the same thing with Naruto, and I think that Amado made a very good observation right there. So I'm very curious to know what you guys think about this. And one final question I have for you guys is, how far do you think Kawaki's willing to go when it comes to the character Naruto? Is there a line that Kawaki will not cross for Naruto? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.